Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am back to put together some more pattern papers for my page kits, and I have 10 done already with my first video, and so now I'm going to work on another batch here. So what I've done is I already went ahead and drew out all of my sketches for these Ready Sketch Go layouts here, and I might just try to finish these up and have these be the end of this video depending on how many I can get through. But okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so this one here is my book club. These are my book club girls. And I'm not gonna lie to you, most of these girls are gone. So, military, right? She's moved, she moved, she moved, she moved, she moved, she moved. So yeah. So there's 4 of us in this picture that are still here and still active in book club, but we do have a whole new set of people as well. So that's the give and take of the military for sure. Okay, so on this one, I already wrote down what sketch it is and what my title is going to be, and I wrote down book stamps and washi because I have book stamps, a ton of them, and I have some book washi tape, so I'm going to use those on here. So let me grab my papers and see what I can use here. And I don't have to go with something book themed. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but I don't even know that I have a lot of stuff that are book themed. Like this one could be good actually, because it has like ledger paper in the back. So that's a possibility. I will keep that in my mind here. And if I did that, I'd probably need to go with like something pink, like it would be blue and pink maybe, since I have this pink stripe down here too. So let's see. These have books on them, but they're not the right tones that I would be looking for. So I don't think that's gonna work. You know what? I do have a scrap of some wash or some book paper over here though, so I think I will do that. Would it be cool to have him? Or is he too big? Or should I just cut around him and use just this part on another page so that all this is not on there? Because owls are kind of bookish, I think. To me, I think owls are bookish because they're like wisdom. I think it would have to be either that or this. Like, I don't think I would want to do both. Feathers and the owl. Which one do I like better, guys? I don't know. I could even color him in a little bit too. Take my colored pencils and color him. Oh, I kind of like the owl. I think maybe I'll use him, and then I'll just find another sheet of paper that I could like fussy cut around him and then put him on, including the branch and stuff. Because I kind of like how this picture can just sit right there. I think that's really cute. I just don't know if I want all this too. I think that's going to be a little bit too much. Oh, okay. I'm down with that. Okay, and I don't think there was anything else in here really that I would want to use with it, basically, as the background. I'm just going to double check because you never know. If I don't double check, then there'll be something in here that I would regret not using. Okay. No, I'm good. Okay, so I could use this guy, and then let me find a background paper for him. And I could color him in, or I could not. You know, I could just leave him black and white. It doesn't, I could, you know, decide that later. I love these chevrons. There's just something about them. I don't know. That might be too bold though. I think I need something a little bit more subtle. This could work. Just cut him out and he could kind of be sitting, even have like the tree lines match up with these or something. That could work, and that's gray. And gray, you know, gray's my favorite neutral. I love using gray as a neutral. Just double check, but I think that could work out. Yep. Okay, I like that. All right, so gray it is. Okay, so I'll do the gray and the owl. I do still have some scraps of a book paper. Let me see if hopefully it's not buried too far. Here it is. Okay. I have some of these silhouette cuts I need to make sure I don't lose. Okay, so this is from Jelly Bean Soup, Alphabet Soup, and it has a row of books. I may go ahead and just cut off one row and put it with this. That way I can use it on some other ones if I want to. I'm not going to use more than one row though, that's for sure. So, okay. So that, and then, you know, I have book stamps and washi tape and all that, so I will figure the rest out later. Okay, I like that. I will go ahead and write on here, fussy cut, owl, and branch. And then I'll put a color question mark. I don't know if I'm gonna wanna color him in or not. It'll just depend. Which means I'm gonna need to take my colored pencils with me when I go, which is no big deal. Okay, so that is page number 11. All right. Next one is jellyfish. These are from an aquarium in Albuquerque that we went to. So I'm gonna do something like that. So I definitely need to go on the blue side, I think, just because of the tones in the picture. So let's see here. I keep looking on the back side of these papers, but you know, I didn't buy them for the back sides. I bought them for the front sides, so I don't even know why I'm looking. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be anything in here that's going to go well. The back side of this one is kind of cool. It's got different tones of like raindrops. I wouldn't want to use the entire thing because the other side has swans and that's why I bought it. So I wouldn't want to, you know, I'd probably just do like a strip or something. But that could be kind of cool. I just don't know how big of a strip I'd want, you know, because I don't want to use up all of the swan paper. But then again, I don't want to use this whole, like when I do use the swans, I don't want to use this whole thing because that's too much. I'd probably do a strip here as well. So maybe I could just cut this. I don't know if I want to go ahead and cut it now or just know that I have it if I want it, but I don't know if I'm going to be scrapping, because if I use this, it's going to be a family picture of us, and I just don't know. I don't have one in mind as of right now, so maybe I will just do this, and I just have to keep in mind that I still have it. But I really like the tones of this one with this, so we'll go with that. Feathers don't go very well, but if I could find like a grid or something, or a ledger in blue, that would be great. I do have this memorandum pink paisley pad, so let me see if there's anything in here that could go as a background. I love this paper pad. I actually got this last year at the crop because someone brought it and was unhauling it, and I was like, girl, hand it over. Don't even take it to the table. Just give it to me. Okay, so either one of these could work. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I like that one as much. But this one, that one could definitely work. So let's keep that one as the number one right now. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that could be better. Oops. Yeah, because we're getting into doubles here. Okay. Yep, all right. I like this one here. That is perfect. And then I don't have plans for anything else, except I'm looking at something right now that could go nicely. This is from Ready, Set, Go, the 6x6 paper pad. The cover has come off, but that's awesome. But I'm trying to keep it all together if I can. These flowers could go, actually. I could do that. That's just a little strip. And then this little cutout here that says True Story, and it's blue. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and I can use that for my journaling. So these are the types of, little things I'm going to try to use up if I can. And I realized I'm going through all this stuff, and I am not looking at my 6x6 paper pads that I have sitting right there. So I really need to make sure I'm doing that as well. Looking at those paper pads, because I want to try to make a dent in them for sure. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out too, because I think those look a little bit like jellyfish. So I'll cut this one out as well. And see if maybe I can use that. And then I just need to cut these apart. I might even keep that one with it too, just because, why not? Okay. All right, so I like those together. So there's a couple little scraps and stuff. And those two. All right, so I'm going to call that one good. And then I also have this little thing I can cut some stuff out from. This is the little flyer or the map and stuff of the aquarium. Okay. So that is number 12. Moving right along. All right, we got another Star Wars here. Now for this one, I went ahead and pulled a piece of paper that I liked when I was looking for my other Star Wars one, but I didn't want to use it for that one. So I'm going to use this for this one. This is from Crepe Paper. From their carousel. Yeah, Maggie Holmes carousel. And it is white with little black stars all over it. Some are filled in, some are not. So I thought this would be cute to go with this. I will definitely use black cardstock on this one. So I'll go ahead and pull that now. And then I have two 4x6s here. And I'm just going to be talking about, this is where Star Wars started for my girls. This is the first Star Wars movie they ever saw. And they still haven't watched the older ones. I really need to get them to. This could be a good place to use some 4x6 or to use some 6x6 because I'm going to be filling up spaces here on either side. So maybe I should go through some of these 6x6 paper pads and see what I can do here. This is Print Shop by Studio Calico. Now there was a yellow here that has stars on it. That could work. I think Print Shop was designed by Shannon Noel, I believe. It doesn't say on here, but I think she's the one who created this line. It's really cute. And here's some blue stars. That kind of mimics those. That could work. Okay, I'll pull this one out too. And then let me just make sure. See if there's anything else. See, these are just like coming out. No. Okay, this has a star. Just one little star, but it's black. So I could either use it as this little card or I could cut it out. Fussy cut it out, we'll see. Let's see. I know one place I'm going to be writing The Force Awakens. I'm going to be writing Star Wars The Force Awakens on here somewhere. So I have to think about that. Like I could definitely do that with black letter stickers on one of these too, I guess. So I just have to keep that in mind. And the Here We Go is kind of cute. Okay, So let me cut that out. Okay. You guys like Star Wars? Are you guys Star Wars fans? I definitely am. I remember I grew up watching the older movies with my parents, and then the newer ones started coming out and I was going to those on my own. I'm not like a crazy fan, I guess, but I love them. Like if they're on, I'll sit and watch them, and I know all the stuff and all that. That's kind of cute too. Those look a little Star Warsy, don't they? Do I want to bring in the green though? That's the only question. Because I have blue and yellow and black. I don't know if I want to bring in green too. Okay, yeah, no. It is cute though. Okay, I think I'm going to be good on this for now. So, and then I do have some Star Wars washi tape. So I'm going to write that down on here. And then I also have some film strip washi tape that I will grab as well, because these were our films. So it'd be nice to bring that in. Okay. Okay, so that. Okay. All right, what number is that? 13? Okay, so this next one, oh, my poor Leila, she got the flu. This happened, oh, not too long after we got here, actually. I think maybe 6 months after we moved to New Mexico, my poor baby came down with the flu. It was not fun, and she was in the ER. There's a picture of her in the hospital. She had to get an IV because she was dehydrated, and it was not a good time. So, oh my goodness. But as soon as she got, rehydrated and we got the flu medicine, what is it called? Tamiflu. Man, it was like immediately she felt better. So, okay. Don't know if any of these are what I'm going to be looking for. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to memorandum. I just grabbed 2 paper pads. I have a ton, so I could go, and get something from there if I need to. But so right now I'm looking for a background paper, and then I'm going to need some other papers to do some layering in here. I want something a little bit subtle. I don't want it, hugely overbearing or anything. And I might go with pink because there's pink in a bunch of these. She's got pink on her arm there and pink in her blanket. So I might go with pink and something else. Okay, I don't hate this one. That's nice and subtle. Okay, so I might use this. I'm going to keep this right here for now. Let me double check this one though, just to see if there's anything in here that I like better. Is that too bold? It's pink. And I'm going to have stuff in the middle. It's going to be kind of like probably this, and then my title will go here, and I'm going to have something surrounding it. It might take up too much room. Actually, you might not even really be able to see the chevrons all that well. Well, maybe. Actually, I think I do like this one. Let me make sure I have a pink cardstock that can go behind it, because that's going to be, I only have 2 pinks. These are literally the only 2 pieces of pink cardstock I have. Oh, that's sad. Okay, let me make sure this would coordinate well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like this. I'll use this one. And then just make sure, and this is already gutted, so I don't have to, worry about that. So there's this, and then I think I need to decide if I want to go to my 6x6 papers or if I want to grab like a big piece that's going to fit, you know, these pictures like this, because it's going to go in the middle, kind of like that, and then I'm going to have it mounted on something. So I don't know if I want to go, because these might be a little bit too much. And I'd have to cut them down anyway because these are 6x6s. And if I do, you know, all that, it's gonna be too much. Okay, so let's go to my scraps here and see if I have one big enough that I can cover that whole place, and I want it to be neutral. So maybe I could do a gray. Maybe if I have something big enough. That's silver. I don't want silver. That's not big enough. And nope, I don't have a gray. Okay, not one that's big enough anyway. I could go with just another big piece of paper. I might have to do that just because it's going to be such a big mat. So I may just have to get a gray piece of paper. So let me see what I have in here that I can use. Not loving any of those for it. Let's see, I did have a gray in here, didn't I? And I had it marked. Now, do I want this pattern on this pattern? I don't know about that. Okay, let's see. It's a dark gray, but it's still a pattern. I don't know if I want like a big pattern like that. That's the issue I'm running into here. Might be too much of a pattern for me. And I am going to have these matted with other things as well, which that might bring in the 6x6s. Maybe I could mat those on there. I just think this would be too much. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go into there where my paper is, and I'm going to see what I have over there. Okay, so I finally found something. That took a while. Okay, so I'm going to have this and then cut this down, and this will be my main background. And then I found this Bow Bunny double dot, and it is just a tone-on-tone polka dot, as you can tell, but the light polka dots go really nice with these pinks. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and that will be like my main mat for all of these here. Now, I am going to be matting these with other papers. So that's where these 6x6s are going to come in, because these are 4x4, so I can easily mat these on to some of these here. And I don't want to go pink. I think that would be a little bit too much. This ampersand one could be cute. It does have pinks and browns and some oranges, so maybe I could bring those in somehow, but then you wouldn't be able to tell they're ampersand, so I don't know if I want to use that. I could use that. Okay, so I may go like brown craft on my mats here. I could even use this, honestly. I don't love these mushrooms. I'll be completely honest with you guys. And I could actually mat that so you can't even see them. I don't have any need for mushrooms ever. So I don't know. That's kind of strange too. All right, and let me try to find one more that's like a crafty type. Possibly use that somehow. Okay. There's plain craft. Okay. been a while since I've looked through all these, so I don't even know what is where. These have great rainbow colors in them. Looks like burlap almost. Maybe I'll keep that there. I'm so mad that the cover of that came off. I can't get it back on. And this is the wrong way. But I want to keep it all together, so I don't want to, you know, take it off. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I think these are all goldy. Yeah. This will probably have something in it. That. Okay. Yeah, this one had, I'll go ahead and just use this one. That works for me. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang it. I need one more because actually I'll use the one in here that was a burlap because I have 3 pictures, but I'm going to have 4 sections, and the 4th section is where I'm going to do my title. So I'll use the one in here I'll use this one that looks like burlap. And I could use either the stripes or the solid, whichever one I like better when I'm actually putting it together. So that's where my title will go. Okay. So matting papers. This is fine. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything else to add. Let me just double check my little cut aparts here that I had cut previously. This stuff matters. No, okay. And did I have another one? Well, I guess there's some inside these that I could take a look at. There's some cut apart sheets in here. The clipboards could be kind of cool because they use clipboards at the hospital, but there's not any really good ones for writing on, you know, to do my journaling and stuff. I think this is the exact same. Yeah. I guess the only thing would be I could use that, but it's a little more red than I would want it to be. I could use that one if it wasn't cut off. I wish it were like a whole one like this, but it's not. Unless I could cut this part out and then use it like on here or something. That could be a possibility. Should I try to do that? Because I really like the clipboard. I just don't, there's not a really good one to do journaling. But I could cut this part out and then just put, or I could even take just a regular piece of cardstock and do it. Okay, I think I'll do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this out because I already have so much out of it anyway. Okay, so let me just, I'm not gonna use that, so it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, so I could just cut this section out and then add it on here. Okay. That is what I am thinking as of right now. So I'll just take this whole strip. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Let me write that down so I don't forget. So journal on clipboard. Okay, so just a little note to myself to remember that that's what I was thinking when I pulled that for this. And that one is, sorry, ready to go. Okay. So that is number 14. All right, we are making progress. All right, next one is actually going to be very similar to that one because it's the same sketch, but I just had two different ideas for it. So this is Josh and some of his best friends. So this one needs to be manly, you guys. I need some manly papers here. Men. Okay. And I have like the girliest of paper pads here. Let's see. Let's see what I could make work. Manly, masculine. Let's see. Nope. I could use this one that has the typewriter on it just for the centering part. I'm going to cut these down to 4x4s. Can I fit? Let me measure. If this is at least 8 inches, yeah, okay. Okay, so I could cut this down and have this be like the center mat part. So I think I will go with that. I just have to cut that typewriter off. Okay. Okay, so now something to go with that green, and that would need to be the background. I don't hate this, but I don't want to cover up so much of it. I love this, and it's more blue. Could that work? Is that too blue? Yeah, it's too blue. Could go with this gray. And maybe do either a dark green. I could do a dark green mat. I think I have dark green cardstock. Yeah, I do. Okay, so this could work. This one's easier than the other one, and I was doing pink, which I have so much of. All right. Okay, yeah, I can use this one for my background. I will grab a dark green cardstock. I do have my cardstock sitting right next to me here, so I just brought it over to make it easier. Okay, so this, and the green is nice because my husband's pants are green in this picture here, so that's nice. That was the night of our rehearsal dinner. Okay, yeah, I like those. I'm just gonna cut off the typewriter because we don't need any I love yous on these for the guys. So I will save that for a lovey-dovey picture of me and him or something. So let me just cut this off. Okay. Now I need some mats for these pictures, just like I did with the other one. See, this one has these great like ombre stuff here. So there's one, I could do that too. Could even use this back here. 3, and then one for the title. Just use the back, yeah, like that. Okay. Wow, that was way too easy. Okay, let me check my cut aparts and my scraps here. Didn't I have... My desk is even relatively clean, guys, and I still can't find anything. There we go. This stuff matters. That could work, that gray one there. Okay, yeah, I like that. It does matter. He's had these friends since high school. Some of them elementary school, and they are still friends today. Let me tell you, they call each other on their birthdays. They have a fun group text going on almost all the time, and they're really great friends. I'm a little jealous because my friends aren't as prominent as his, just because, you know, I grew up military, so I didn't have like that stable, you know, friends who are there all the time, always, you know, none of us moved around. He does have that, so I'm a little jealous of him as far as that goes. You know, I still have, you know, really good friends that I've made as a kid, and I still have them, but it's not quite the same because we did move around a lot, and, you know, sometimes you lose touch and you lose base and you don't get it back. So that has been a little bit tough growing up, but then again, you know, I can help my girls through it because they're going to be going through that too. You know, we're on our 4th base right now, just in my husband's career. So, okay, I am good with all of those, I think. So got a couple little scraps in there. All right. Okay, I'm going to call this one good. So I got everything here, pictures, plans. All right. That is number 15. All right, we only got 10 more to go, guys. I'm going to do a few more. Actually, I only have 2 more for the sketches. So let me get these 2 done real quick. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and do these 2, which are the last 2 of these sketches that I have planned. And then I will stop this one. And then the next video will be finishing up the last, I think, 8. And those are just going to be some stuff that I have some cut files ready for. I think I have 3 that have cut files done. And then the last 5 will just be fly by the seat of my pants type thing, which is what I wanted this entire thing to be. However, it is not. So, all right, I have 2 more here. And these are pictures of my girlfriends and me. And we went to the Air Force Ball this past year. So we have pictures, and this is going to be called My Tribe. So these are my girls. And let's see, I have gold on, and she has black and white, and she has purple. So I guess since my dress is more prominent, since I'm in both pictures, maybe I need to kind of go that way. And let's see what I have here. I don't think I have anything really from my loose paper that I'm thinking about. And this one I want to use a couple tags on, so I'm going to have to go over to my little tag box and grab a couple of them. This floral could be cute. Maybe. I don't know. It's just not the colors. Okay. That's not colors either. I'm gravitating towards my aquas and my pinks, which is what I always gravitate toward. Because those are the colors I love to work with so much. But it's not really what I need to be looking for right this second. All right, check this one. I'm not loving these either, so, all right. Let me go over yonder real quick again. Okay guys, so I did decide to go ahead and go with blue because it was really hard for me to find something like really neutral for my dress. So I decided to go with blue because blue is the Air Force colors, and this was at the Air Force Ball. So I'm just gonna go with that. I found this one here in a Studio Calico, I believe. It's super thin, like, holy crap, I'm about to rip it. So I definitely need to put this on a cardstock so that it is not so flimsy. But it has just a very subtle little pattern on it, so I thought I can make that work. I'm gonna grab a cardstock, find my blues here. Oh, I don't have that much because I use blue so much. Okay. Okay, that could work. That is a dark blue, and that's more like a sea foam. Okay, so this one can work. I don't have that much blue left, guys, because I use it so much. And if I have it in a kit, I use it, so I don't end up putting it in my stash. I was going to use these tags too. It's not really the tones I'm looking for now, though. And then I have this, I think that I want to use too as layering. This is a scrap from a Noel kit that I just used and I love it. So I was thinking about doing that. And then I'm gonna mount these. I pulled this paper pad here from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and it's called Be Bold, Be Bright, and it has all gold foil on it. So it's a bunch of different colors and it has different gold foil designs on it. It's really cute, and it's an 8.5 by 11. So I was thinking, oh, actually I could go navy on this one because there's navy right here. So maybe I could do that. Maybe if I do that, I should go navy on the cardstock too, because I did have that one navy cardstock. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. So which navy? Now this one has stripes on it. I could. Oh, this could be good because with the size of these pictures, it starts and ends right on a gold stripe. So that could be cool. Same with this one. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I will map my pictures with this so it won't be quite so bold. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that navy cardstock instead of using this lighter one. I just think it's gonna tie everything in a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Well, that is definitely better. All right, so this. These. I'll pull a couple tags here. These are from American Crafts, and apparently the side split, so yay. I have a couple different patterns here, but it has the gold on it as well, so that's nice. Okay, I think I'll use just a plain one because with this one, I'm not going to see the bottom of it, and I don't want to waste that. Okay. That can work. And then, is there anything else I wanted to tie in? I'll look through my cutouts real quick just to see if there's anything I want to tie in here. I could use this for journaling. Yeah. Yeah, these paper pads, like the one I'm cutting right now, this paper is so thin. Like if I sneeze near it, it's gonna rip. They were super cheap though. I probably got this for $5 at Michael's. I don't think they're selling the name brand ones like this anymore. They're selling their own Recollections brands. But man, when they would have the designer paper pads like this, even though the paper was super thin, I would still buy them just because, you know, you can bulk it up on the back with cardstock or another piece of pattern paper you don't like or something, you know, you can kind of help it out that way, but they sure are really flimsy though. You get what you pay for. Okay, so I think I'm good for this one. So tags, journaling spot, layering papers, cardstock, pictures, plans. Okay. All right, let's do one more. Mitsy. Oh, my Mitsy. Okay, Mitsy is my mom's dog, or she was. She passed away earlier this year. No, she passed away last year, end of last year. October or November. Somewhere around that time. But she was an older dog. My mom adopted her when she was 7 years old already. She was a rescue. And she's a Pinkinese. And my mom had her, oh my gosh, how old was she? 15, 16? So she was very old. It was her time. It wasn't like a shock or anything. But yeah, she was the sweetest thing. And my mom rescued her, and that was kind of my mom and dad's first dog, really. They always had cats when we were growing up. So she was very special, and now my mom has adopted another dog, another rescue, so she's kind of found a little bit of a calling with that. She's been enjoying doing that. So this could be cute with the feathers, because I am kind of talking about her, you know, her passing. So that could be cute. And I'm going to do a bunch of layering behind it too. So yeah, maybe that one. I could even use this for layering too, because this isn't my favorite piece of paper, but I could definitely layer it. Okay. Maybe even this one too. Kind of bring all these colors together. The blues and the pinks and the yellows. Okay. Okay, I'm not hating this. And this one I don't really need to back with anything. I think it's good the way it is. So I will probably emphasize more on the pink because of the feather and this little stripe down here. This one right here is not exactly the right tone, but they're not going to be right together, so I'm not too worried about that. And this will be cut down to a layering piece, so it's not going to be super prominent. So I'm okay with that. Let's see if there's anything else in here I want to use as layers, and if not, I will go to my 6x6 pads. These feathers could be cute. No, I already have feathers, that's fine. Okay. All right, I will stick with these. And then I will go into my paper pads here, and I'll grab maybe 3 or 4 of these and see what I like. That's cute. Okay. Kind of like this polka dot here. I think I'm going to grab 4 just so I have, you know, some good options. See what I like here. I do really love this watercolor blue here. Let me see. Yeah, and I'm going to cut this down to probably a 4x4. Yeah, I like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'll get one more. Maybe like a subtle blue pattern if I can. That'll be what I'm kind of looking for here. Oops. No. Stop it. Okay. All right. Subtle blue. Let's see if I can find a subtle blue. Not in this one. Okay. Can I use these check marks? I can cover the space up here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That works for me. I do have a little dog cutout here, but it's not, it doesn't really look like Mitsy, so I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see. I'm just looking at the stuff that I have put over here, and I don't know that there's anything that would really stick out to me. Let me see if there's any little cut aparts in here I could use. Just to make sure. Oh, this is cute. Use that. Okay. Now I'm just looking for like all the little, you know, the cut apart things, and let's just see if there's any cute little sentiments I could cut out. Not all these even have cut apart sheets in them, and the smaller ones, so just doing a little run through real quick. Do you guys use 6x6 paper pads, or did you go through like phases of them and now you have a whole bunch that are just collecting dust? Because that's kind of how I am. That's why I'm trying to really make an effort to use them here, because otherwise I would just, you know, they'd be sitting here collecting dust. But I went through a phase where I really bought like a ton of them, and I was like, I'm going to use all these, and yeah, so we'll see. But Jen Scow has on her YouTube channel, so it's free content, but she did a series of 6x6 paper pad love, and she showed you different ways that you could use your 6x6 paper pads and creative ways on layouts and stuff, and it was really good. Actually, I really enjoyed that series, and like I even want to go back and watch them again so that I can kind of get some more ideas on how to use these things up, you know, or at least make a dent in them. I'll leave a link down to her playlist down below, because I think she has a playlist of all of those videos that you guys can watch if you're interested in something like that, if you want different ways to use up some of these paper pads. She had some really great ideas, because that's what she does. She has great ideas. I love her. She's one of my favorite scrappers. That's a good question. Who are you guys' favorite scrappers, like to watch? Who kind of gives you some of the most inspiration? Mine is definitely Jen Scow and Nicole Jones. They definitely give me inspiration. Also Victoria Marie gives me some great ideas. And Kelly Barron is another one that I really, really enjoy. And her voice is so soothing and sweet. I just love her voice. She has a very relaxing voice. I do like Shamel, although sometimes her videos can be really, really long. So I don't know. I don't always like get super excited when Shamel comes on, just because I don't know. It's weird because I love Glitter Girl. Like I love that series, but for some reason I haven't been gravitating towards her much lately, and I don't know why that is, to be honest with you. But I have noticed that, you know, when she posts something, I don't freak out and get excited. But, okay. I think I'm good on this. I think I'm just going to let this be. So I have my picture. I have a bunch of layering papers, because I have those two big ones as well. Okay, so I'm good on this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, guys. I am at a total of 16. Is it 16 or 17? I don't know, either 16 or 17. I thought I had more than that. Page kits ready for papers. So I am going to go ahead and go now, and then I will come back, and then my next one will be finishing it up to get up to 25. And that's going to be flying by the seat of my pants. So it's going to be a lot more going through stuff and trying to figure things out, because I don't already have ideas in my head. So that'll be an interesting journey for us to take together. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.